Hi, I'm Brandon Sawkill, and you're watching Mr. Tony of the Dead.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called Vamp. This is from Arrow Video USA, and it's directed by Richard Wenk. And in this movie we have Chris Makepeace, Robert Rusler, Dee Dee Pfeiffer, Getty Watanabe, and Grace Jones. And what this movie is about these two guys, Keith and AJ, and they're in college and they want to make a good impression to get into this one fraternity. So they promise they're going to get them throw the best party that they've ever seen. They're going to go and they're going to get a stripper, bring them back a stripper for their party. It's just going to be, a great time. They're going to have a good time. So they go into this like dark alley kind of, nobody goes there kind of part of town, to this after dark club, and they go in the club and they find the stripper that they want, which is played by Grace Jones, and her name in there is Kinky Katrina, and her act is very, very strange. She's painted up in these weird tribal colors, and if you've seen Grace Jones, she is a little strange, but she's very sexy and beautiful at the same time. She's probably mostly known for, at least for me, as Conan the Destroyer. She played in that movie, and she played a great part in that. She's kind of crazy too. She has these eyes that they look like they could just burn lasers right through you. Like she's sexy and scary at the same time. But they want to get her. So one of the guys go back and they basically, to make a long story short, find out that this club is full of vampires and Vamp. Now, if that sounds familiar, like a movie you've already seen before, it kind of sounds a little bit like From Dusk Till Dawn, and it even says on here it's certainly an influence on From Dusk Till Dawn. So, was From Dusk Till Dawn influenced by this movie? Maybe, maybe not, but it definitely kind of has that same idea. But let me just say, I didn't really necessarily care for this movie. I think I might have to watch it a few times, but I really did enjoy the special effects in here from Greg Cannom, who also did The Lost Boys, and I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name, but he did the effects in Lost Boys and Bram Stoker's Dracula, and the vampires in this, you could definitely see they're just kind of like the Lost Boys. But they even look a little bit like Fright Night, like the way Chris Sarandon looked when he wasn't totally transformed, like where he's pissed off and he had the vampire teeth, because they really come out at you, like they're really vicious looking, very scary looking vampires in this movie. But the effects in this movie I thought were a lot of fun, really very good, very well done. And but the story, I don't know, maybe it's because in my mind I've already seen this kind of thing before, but like I didn't really care for the characters. Chris Makepeace, his character, I don't know, he just seemed too shady to me, and I didn't really care about him, and I don't know, that's horrible to say, but I just didn't. And but I really do like Robert Rusler, who, if you've seen him before, you know him. He was in like Weird Science, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. He's probably the best thing in this movie, in my opinion. I think he just played a solid role. He's a very likable character. I definitely liked him a lot in this movie. And without ruining anything with him, the effects that they did on him looked awesome. I'm just going to say that, as I don't want to ruin it for anybody. And also, I don't know how you say his name, Getty Watanabe, I guess that's how you say. He's mostly known for Long Duck Dong in 16 Candles. He's like this guy, he has a lot of money in this movie, and he like pays them, they want to borrow a car off of him, and so they're gonna do a favor for him. He wants them to be his friend for a week, and all that, and hang out with him and stuff, because he's kind of over the top and nobody wants to talk to him, nobody wants to be his friend. But he was a lot of fun in this movie as well. I liked his character. And then Dee Pfeiffer, her character was nice too. Like, she's just this girl working in this strip club trying to make money and all that, but she's not stripping. But it just, I don't know, there's characters I do like, but I don't know what it was, but the main guy, Chris Makepeace's character, I didn't care for him at all, and I think that's really what held me back from really liking this movie. I don't know why. It wasn't his acting. His acting was fine. I think just the character, I just didn't really care for him. And Grace Jones, like I said, she played a very scary vampire, and she's like the head vampire, of course. But she really didn't say. I don't think she had one line in this movie. She laughed, and she danced, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think she talked once in this movie, which was, you know, it's pretty cool when that happens. Like I don't think they said anything, and they still play it off very well. But again, I didn't really like this movie. As I don't know, maybe I just seen too many vampire movies. There's just something about this movie I didn't like, and I'm not saying don't see it, because it's definitely, you know, something a little different, except for the whole from dusk till dawn vibe to it. But the effects alone, I think, you know, I think it's worth a watch. And Robert Rusler, like I said, I really like everything I've seen him in, and he's just great to see on the screen. And so now I'll show you the inside of this, and of course the cover art here. It's kind of a really cool cover art as well. It's from Twins of Evil, which have done many other Arrow Video USA releases. But you got the front cover here, and here you have the original cover, which is the reversible sleeve, the reversible art. And you know, it's kind of plain, but I kind of like that one. This one, again, I think this would look awesome in a black light. There's a lot going on in this. This is a little more simplistic. I like both, but I think, I don't know, I think that one's just, even though it's a little plain, it's kind of, you know, louder in a way. It speaks more to me. I don't know. But, you know, they're both black covers too. So I think either one would look good. Whatever one you go with, you know, whatever side you want. And here you have the inside. Here's the booklet and the Blu-ray. There is no DVD with this, and the Blu-ray is Region A. It's Arrow Video USA. You know, usually those are just you know, Region A, but sometimes they're not. But this one is. It's just Region A, and there is only the Blu-ray. And like I said, you get the booklet here, which actually looks kind of nice. I like that cover, them coming out of the manhole. And then you have the inside here, you know, cast and crew, the usual stuff. There's some pictures. There's Grace Jones. You know, just stuff about the movie, cast and crew, all that kind of good stuff. And then here's the back of it with Robert Rusler. One thing about the new cover is I think it does capture some of the colors in this movie, though, because it's just like a lot of purples and stuff. Even down in the sewer, when they go in the sewer, it's like an abandoned sewer in a way, but like the lights in it are like there's neon lights coming out, and that it's like, why would that be in a sewer? But I think that's what the artist was going with with this cover, because there was a lot of very bright colors in this movie for being such a dark part of town, and you know, a club called After Dark Club. It did have some comedy aspect to this. You know, I did laugh a little bit here and there, but you know, it just didn't do it for me. But it did look very nice. It was cleaned up very well, because they have original footage in here, like trailers and that, and it's cleaned up, you know, very, very well. It looks really nice, and it sounds very nice. And they have special features on here. One of those nights, a making of Vamp, a brand new documentary featuring interviews with director Richard Wenk, director of photography Elliot Davis, and stars Robert Rusler, Dee Pfeiffer, and Getty Watanabe. Behind the scenes rehearsals, there's a blooper reel, image gallery, Dracula Bites the Big Apple, which is Richard Wenk's celebrated short film. There's also trailers, TV spots, and like I said, the reversible sleeve. So there is a lot in this movie, but again, you heard my opinion on it. Don't let that stop you. I still think it might be worth a watch. So, you know, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's kind of like a underground cult classic in a way. It's out there, but I don't think a lot of people really watch it, or I never really hear about it. But I think it's a nice upgrade if you have it on VHS or whatever. So with that being said, it's up to you if you want to see it. Maybe I need to watch it a couple more times. But anyway, check out the trailer for this at the end of this video, and give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Horrormino. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey guys, I'm psyched. Let's party. Fantastic!
Getting kind of dark, boys. You wanna go, bump in the night? We're here.
Wait. You're just what I'm looking for. I'm on a roll tonight, and when that happens, I attract women like flies.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Hello, baby.
Oh, no bangs, come on.
This is not really happening. We've been looking for you. Don't.
Are we chunky tonight?
Testy. You want to know why I'm testy? Today, I was nearly hung. I got into a fight with a psychotic albino. I nearly eat a cockroach. My best friend disappears, and now I'm nearly assassinated by a runaway elevator. I've had a bad day.
Grace Jones is looking for a few good men. Vamp.
I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life.